Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Stacy and this is the For Bricks and Giggles YouTube channel. For today's speed build, I have a pirate set 6278 Enchanted Island from 1994. So stick around to the end to hear my review and let's get started. So here we have the completed build. This set is right around 400 pieces and comes with 7 minifigures. And I got this set within the last couple of years. I actually got it for a pretty good deal. It was incomplete. A lot of the gray pieces were yellowing, but I got it for about $50, which was awesome. It was missing the raised base plate, and like I said, I had to replace a lot of the gray pieces and buy some additional pieces that it was missing. I can't remember exactly how much I spent completing it because it's been a couple years now, but I am so glad to have this set in my collection. My brother got this set when it was re-released during the Legends era of Lego, so I did play with his copy of the set a lot growing up. I absolutely loved it. One of the reasons being that it came with a female minifigure, and that was super exciting for me when I was a kid because there weren't quite as many as there are today. So I'll go ahead and show you the minifigures first. So this set does come with 7 minifigures, which obviously is an awesome amount of minifigures for a set. These are some of the most unique minifigures I've seen Lego put out, especially for the time period. I really love the painted faces. This first one here, they have listed as Islander male. You do get 3 of this one. Growing up, I always thought that this piece was a hat of some sort, but BrickLink has it listed as being hair. So I thought that was interesting. Next up, you do get a female minifigure. I always like when they include female minifigures during this era. There aren't nearly as many as the male minifigures, but I know I played with this one a lot growing up. Not with this copy of the set, but with my brother's copy of the set. I played with this minifigure a lot. Here is the king. Slightly different torso for him. Amazing headdress and a different variation for the painted face as well, but an all-around great minifigure. And then you do get 2 pirates, very classic looking pirates. I do really like this pirate. Love the hook hand. Just love the 90s pirates feeling you get from these guys. So 7 fantastic minifigures. Alright, now I'll show you some of the other additional smaller pieces that were included in this set. Accessories, tiny builds, and animals. So you do get a crocodile alligator piece, a fantastic early animal piece. Mouth does open and the tail moves. Super classic. You also get one of the monkeys, which is a favorite animal of mine. I miss this original part mold. I do believe I had to replace all of the arms for this guy because they were all cracked, but now he's in good condition. You also get one of the parrots, which another animal piece that I love. And then I forgot to show the shields during the little minifigure segment. Just a beautiful design. I just feel like they put so much effort into these shields during this era. You also get this little build. It almost resembles a stretcher to me, but I believe it's a way to transport the king around. That's a cute little build there. 2 boats. Absolutely love the sails for these. Those nice original cloth sails. I lucked out that they were in good shape. Just did a little light ironing to them. The canoe is a sticker piece. Stickers are in good enough condition. They're all fully applied without peeling, which is good. It's hard to keep up with these in particular because the surface is curved, so they are prone to peeling, but these are in pretty good shape. And then you get this pirate boat build. Really cute design. I like that they have, 2 sails for such a tiny boat. You do get your little Jolly Roger skull and crossbones at the top on that flag, a couple of little red oars, which I know as a kid we thought the red oars were super cool because they seemed more rare than the brown ones. So anything that resembled rarity to us as children we liked. This set, like I said, is only around 400 pieces, but it feels a lot larger than that because it comes on the 2 base plates, one of which is a raised base plate, but I absolutely love this style of Lego where the set comes on 2 base plates. The addition of the 2 boats also really helps to fill the set out, considering it's not a ton of pieces. When you add the little boats in, it feels like even larger of a set. So obviously you can pull apart the 2 base plates. They are tacked together by a few pieces, but if you wanted to, you could pull them apart. I really love the waterway that runs through this. A lot of playability for kids, which is great. Like I said, I did have to buy the raised base plate, and unfortunately there are some damaged studs, so I will probably eventually replace that again. It's on a wanted list to get eventually. It's so hard to get raised base plates in good condition, and they cost so much to ship. It's just, they're expensive on their own, and then you add in usually at least $12 or more for shipping, and it really starts to add up quickly. But what I have will do for the time being, and I'll get a nicer raised base plate eventually. So in the center here you have one of these amazing bridges. I absolutely love these. There is a pin that removes on one side so that it will swing. So if you have, your pirates who are infiltrating this village, you can remove that pin and try and drop them down below, prevent them from getting inside, and then you've got your little alligator underneath to get them. So that's a nice movable part there. I just like the kind of treehouse feel of this whole setup. You do get a couple of palm trees. There is one on either end, one with large leaves, one with small. There is a mix of large and small palm tree leaves throughout this set. On this end, you also get this great, I don't know if it's like a deity or some sort of god-like build. So his head does move. He's holding flames, which is kind of cool. And then the back does open up, so you can open and put a minifigure inside if you'd like, which is kind of an interesting build. Love the shrubs that you get, the little bushes. Those add some dimension to the set as well. And then on this end, you've got a little drum with zebra print on top. I think that is a great little design and build there. Down below here where the palm leaves are, this does lift up, and there is a treasure chest below, and it is filled with 2 sets of the gold coins. Love the chrome gold coins. I would love it if Lego brought those back. The chrome gold coins are just such a classic Lego piece. So that's kind of there to hide. I don't know if you can see it printed there, as well as on this end. These corner panel pieces have, you know, kind of vine-like printing on them. Another classic piece to this theme. I'll show you the back side as well. Mostly that's for getting to the interior. There's not much going on the inside of these kind of treehouse builds, but, you know, there are places for your minifigures to hang out in these great structural builds. I love all the accents they add to this set. You know, you've got the horns kind of scattered throughout, these vine pieces hanging, like I said, the shrubs. It doesn't take a lot to make this set feel full, even though it is not a ton of pieces. There are all kinds of accessory weapons, spears, and such that come with this set, so hours and hours of playability. And I know from personal experience because I did play with this set when I was growing up. I am so glad I was able to get this set. The whole Islander theme is super expensive. I feel like LEGO would be really smart to bring this theme back eventually. I think people would love it. We've had some Pirates themes, you know, off and on in the last decade or so, but nothing that has ever felt like a repeat of the Islanders, unless there's something I'm forgetting about. They've all been more leaning towards like the Imperial soldiers, and so I think it would be so cool to have a reboot of the Islanders specifically. I think both kids and adults would love to see that. So like I said, this set was released twice, once in 1994 and then again kind of during the Legends era in 2001. I don't know if it was specifically considered a Legends set or not, but they brought a lot of sets back around that time. So the alternate number is 6292, and they have the same piece count listed, so as far as I can tell, I don't know that there are any differences. And I can tell you, no matter which one you get, it's going to be expensive. It looks like to get one in decent condition, it's probably going to be a bare minimum of $200, which for a set that is 400 pieces seems a bit much. Considering the base plates and the sales and the number of minifigures, I'm not sure if it would be any cheaper to part it out. It could be. I haven't looked into it to do that kind of research to see, and it is unfortunate that it's so expensive because it's such a fantastic set. But if you happen to know somebody who's selling it or can find it for a good deal, then I highly recommend it. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.